Cozy English Podcast.
Think confidently. Speak naturally.
Nora, can we stop for a second? I need to ask you something that has been driving me completely crazy all week. Why does my English feel so incredibly rude sometimes? Like, I am genuinely trying to be nice when I talk to neighbors, cashiers, or people at parties, but every time I speak, people look at me weird. It is like they think I'm angry or something.
Oh, Lucas, I am so glad you are bringing this up because it is a massive milestone for your learning. Do you want the honest truth?
Yes, please, give it to me straight. I can take it.
It is because you're probably using can and I want during your everyday conversations. Here's the big secret. You don't actually have a grammar problem, Lucas. You have a politeness problem.
Wait, what? A politeness problem? Yikes, that sounds awful. Do people in my neighborhood or social circles actually think I'm a mean person?
No, not at all. Don't panic. You have a wonderful heart, and your friends know that. The problem is that your English is just too sharp, too direct. When you talk to people, it accidentally strips away all the social softness. It takes away the cushion.
It takes away the cushion. Huh. Can you give me a picture of what that looks like? Because my brain needs a visual.
I love visuals. Think of your English like the clothes you choose to wear when you leave the house. Speaking English without using the specific words we are unlocking today is exactly like wearing old dirty sweatpants to a nice dinner party or a social gathering. Is it physically a piece of clothing? Yes. Does it cover your body? Yes. It's totally okay if you are sitting on your couch alone at home, but out in the social world, it looks messy. You want to wear something nice, sharp, and clean so people respect you and feel comfortable around you the moment you speak.
Wow, Sweatpants English. That is a brutal mental picture, Nora. Yeah, I definitely do not want to be wearing emotional sweatpants at a friend's house or in front of a cashier. So how do we change our wardrobe? How do we put on the nice social clothes?
We do it by mastering 3 simple words that will completely upgrade your daily personality in English. Could, would, and should.
Okay, my notebook is open and my pen is ready. Let's completely change my social wardrobe. What is our very first item?
Let's start with word number 1, could. Before we look at how it works, listen to the pronunciation very closely. The letter L is completely quiet. It's silent. Don't say cooled, it's just could. It rhymes with good. Try it.
Could. Perfect. Got it. Quiet L. Now, give me a daily social story for this one so I can see it in action.
Imagine you walk into a local coffee shop or a busy grocery store on a Saturday morning. Your arms are totally full of giant, heavy grocery bags, and you are trying to balance your phone and your keys at the same time. You can't even see your own feet. Your arm muscles are shaking from the weight, and you finally reach the heavy glass exit door. Right there, standing by the door, is a stranger. They aren't carrying anything. They're just standing there looking at their phone. What do you say to them?
Well, based on how I used to speak, I would probably look at them and say, "Can you open the door?"
Right, and let's look at that under a microscope. The word can only talks about physical, biological power. When you look at a stranger and ask, "Can you open the door?" you're basically asking them, are your arms physically strong enough to turn that metal handle and move this glass? It sounds incredibly cold, and it feels like a slight insult. It sounds like a demand from a boss rather than a friendly request. But watch how the entire interaction changes when you swap just one tiny word. Could you open the door, please? How does that feel to your ears?
Whoa, that is crazy. Changing can to could makes it feel like a soft wave instead of a heavy push. It sounds like a genuine request.
Exactly. That's the secret magic of could. It's your ultimate everyday tool for asking for help or a favor without sounding bossy. Use it anytime you need a stranger, a neighbor, or a friend to do an action for you.
Okay, so could is my go-to word when I need someone to perform an action for me. That makes total sense. But what about when I'm just talking about myself? What about when I'm sitting at a local cafe or talking to a host at a dinner party or buying food? For example, I usually just point to the menu or the counter and say to the server, "I want a hot chocolate." I'm just stating a fact. Why is that bad?
Oh, Lucas. And that's exactly why the barista looked so stressed out, rubbed their forehead, and sighed last Tuesday when you walked up to the counter.
Uh-oh. Wait, really? Did they think I was being an annoying teenager throwing a tantrum in the middle of the shop?
Honestly, a little bit, yes. Think about a little toddler at a supermarket with their parents. What do? They point at the shelf and scream, "I want that candy! I want that toy right now!" When you use the phrase "I want" to a service worker, a neighbor, or a new acquaintance, it sounds very demanding and entitled. It makes it feel like you think you're a king and they're just your servants. We need to completely upgrade how you express your desires in public.
Please show me how to fix this before everyone in my neighborhood starts avoiding me. How do I say what I want without sounding like a spoiled toddler?
It's a super easy fix. From this day forward, you are going to delete the words "I want" from your social vocabulary, and you are going to swap them for "I would like." Just like could, we have another quiet letter. The letter L in would is totally silent. It sounds like would. Say it in your head right now. Imagine you are looking at that barista and read this sentence with a calm, friendly smile. "I would like a hot chocolate, please."
Ah, wow. Yeah, just hearing myself say that feels entirely different. I would like a hot chocolate, please. It sounds incredibly polite, mature, and civilized. It feels like I'm respecting their presence.
It's a massive difference, Lucas. A total game changer for how people treat you. So let's establish a very clear distinction in your notebook right now. Use could when you want another person to do a physical action for you. Use would like when you are simply stating your personal desire or a choice for yourself.
Let me test myself to make sure this is locked into my brain. If I'm visiting a neighbor's house for dinner, I shouldn't look at the table and tell the host, "I want a glass of water." That sounds rude. Instead, I should look at them and say, "I would like a glass of water, please." Am I doing it right?
Spot on. That's beautiful social English, Lucas. Your neighbor will feel appreciated, they will see your amazing manners, and everyone wins. Now, let's flip the word would around. What if you aren't the one who wants something? What if you want to offer help to a friend or someone in public who is struggling? This is how you make great friends. Imagine you see an elderly person carrying a huge, messy stack of recycling items to the bin outside, and they look like they are about to drop everything all over the sidewalk. How do you offer them your assistance?
Let's see. Before today, I would probably just run over and say, "Do you want me to take those?" But now that I know how sharp that sounds, do I move the magic word to the very front of the sentence like this? Would you like some help with those items?
Exactly. You nailed it on the first try. Would you like is the absolute best, most elegant way to offer kindness, help, or hospitality in daily social life. It shows you are an amazing, considerate person.
This makes perfect sense. My social English wardrobe is starting to look really fancy now. But wait, what about our very last word? How do we use should in a casual daily lifestyle situation?
The word should. S-H-O-U-L-D. And yes, our favorite silent letter is hidden inside this one too. The letter L is completely quiet here too. It sounds like should. Now, before I just hand you the textbook rule for this word, we need to make sure your brain doesn't fall asleep. It is time for a rapid-fire social pop quiz. I am going to give you a common daily life scenario, and you have to tell me exactly what is wrong with your natural response. Are you ready?
Oh, a surprise pop quiz. All right. My heart is beating a little fast, but let's do it. Give me the scenario.
Imagine your close friend just had their car break down right before a long weekend trip. They are sitting on the couch at home, holding their head in their hands, looking completely miserable, stressed out, and disappointed. You want to be a supportive friend, so you walk over, lean in, and say, "You need to call a mechanic right now." Lucas, look at me. What is wrong with saying that to a stressed friend?
Let me think. It sounds helpful to me. I'm literally telling them exactly how to fix their car problem so they don't miss their trip. Isn't that what a good friend does?
It sounds like a harsh command from a strict parent, Lucas, not a supportive friend. Think about how words feel. When you say you need to, it feels like you're dropping a heavy metal weight onto their shoulders when they're already completely drowning in disappointment. When people are feeling down or overwhelmed in life, the absolute last thing they want is to be pushed around by aggressive commands from their friends.
Oof, yeah, when you explain the psychology behind it, I can see how that feels. It feels a bit cold, aggressive, and unsympathetic. So how do I give them the exact same advice but make them feel completely safe and supported?
You wrap your advice in a warm, cozy blanket using the word should. When you use should, it sends a secret psychological signal that means, hey, I think this is a really great idea that will solve your problem, but you have 100% of the freedom to decide if you want to do it. I'm not forcing you. Try rewriting your advice using that warm blanket.
Let's give it a shot. I sit down next to them and say, hey, it's okay. You should call that mechanic down the street. They can really help quickly. Wow, Nora, that feels totally different. It sounds like a suggestion from a caring buddy, not a demand from a drill sergeant.
Exactly. That is the ultimate power of should. It is strictly designed for giving friendly, pressure-free, helpful advice in daily life. Let's look at another example. Imagine you see a friend who's been playing video games or staring at a phone screen in a dark room for 6 hours straight, and their eyes look completely red and exhausted. You don't walk over and give an order like, go outside. Instead, what do you say?
I use the warm blanket. I say, hey, your eyes look so tired. You should take a quick walk outside and get some fresh air so you feel better.
Beautiful. It is genuinely helpful, deeply caring, and it never crosses a social boundary. I absolutely love how fast you are picking this up. All right, Lucas, you have learned all 3 words. You know the pronunciation, you know the visual metaphors, and you understand everyday psychology. But now comes the ultimate test. We're entering the speed run live simulation.
Oh boy, what does that mean? No pressure, right?
It means we're going to do a fast, real-time role play of a busy weekend, running errands and hanging out around town. We're meeting up, the coffee shop is crowded, and things are moving fast. You can't pause to think about formulas or grammar rules. You just have to keep the nice clothes on under intense social pressure. Are you ready? Go.
Okay, I'm pulling my shoulders back, I'm in character, and I'm wearing the nice social clothes. Let's do it.
Hey, Lucas. I'm so glad I ran into you at the market. Do you happen to have a quick second?
Hi, Nora. Yep, for sure. I just finished buying my fruit. What's going on? How can I help?
Could you lend me your phone charger for a few minutes? My battery is completely dead and I need to message my family.
Oh, don't worry about it at all. I have it right here in my bag. I can pass it to you right now. Anything else you need?
Yes, actually, one more thing.
Oh, I want to... Wait, no, scratch that. Sweatpants English. Let me change my clothes. Nora, I would like to try that new restaurant downtown later tonight for dinner if you happen to be free.
Brilliant self-correction. And I heard that place is absolutely amazing. We should definitely check it out. You should call and make a reservation right now before it gets too busy, just to be safe.
That's a really good call. Would you like me to meet you outside the entrance around 7?
Oh, yes, please. That would be awesome and would save me a lot of stress. See you there at 7. And scene. Claps. Whew, look at that. Lucas, that was absolute perfection. Even with that little slip at the start, you caught yourself instantly and fixed it.
Whew, wow, making that mistake actually helped me realize how easy it is to fall back into old habits, but catching it felt so good. It completely changed the flow. I wasn't tracking complicated structures in my head at all. I was just focusing on making sure my words didn't sound too rough or aggressive for a casual social setting.
And that's the ultimate secret that traditional textbooks never teach you. High-level daily English is never about memorizing endless chart patterns or passing written tests. It's entirely about managing how you make the people around you feel when you interact with them in the real world.
Wow, Nora, this talk has completely shifted how I view communication. It really does feel like a superpower. Just by changing one small word in a sentence, you can turn an awkward public interaction into a beautiful, friendly conversation.
It really is a superpower, Lucas. When you show respect and emotional care to the people around you through your words, the social world opens up its doors to welcome you wherever you go. And speaking of practicing our new superpowers, we have an exciting live challenge for everyone watching this video around the world right now.
Yes, do not just close this tab and forget what you learned. Scroll straight down to the comments section right below this video player and tackle today's challenge with our global community.
We want you to write just one single sentence using either could, would, or should to fix this incredibly rude, aggressive daily life scenario. Imagine you're sitting at a dinner table at a friend's house, you're thirsty, and you suddenly want a glass of water. So you turn to the host, point directly at the pitcher, and say, "Give me water right now."
Ugh, brr, that sentence is freezing cold. Please show us how you would dress that exact daily scenario up in nice, polite social clothes down in the comments below. Nora and I will be hanging out down there in the replies, reading your entries, and helping you fix them in real time so you can build your confidence.
And before you go, could you hit that like button if this video brought some value to your English journey today? Because we would truly like to see your face back here next week. And you should definitely click that subscribe button right now so you never miss our upcoming weekly talks.
Tee-hee, look at you go, Nora, stocking all 3 magic words into a single outro sentence again. You're the master of this.
Practice makes perfect, Lucas. Keep practicing your English every single day, stay confident in your abilities, wear your nice linguistic clothes, and we will see you in the very next video. Bye, everyone! Keep speaking it nicely!